Welcome back to 6 Minutes. Glad you're here with us today.
So, have you ever been trapped in a conversation that just won't end, and you have no idea how to leave without looking rude? That's what we're dealing with today.
Oh, this happened to me last week. I was at a work event, and this guy started telling me about his collection of vintage calculators.
Vintage calculators?
Every single model since 1972. And I just stood there nodding for 20 minutes because I didn't know how to escape.
What did you finally say?
I said, "Sorry, I need to go now." And I just walked away.
Oh no, that's technically polite, but it sounds so sudden. Like you're running away from him.
That's exactly what happened. He looked confused, maybe a little hurt, and then I saw him again at lunch the next day, and it was awkward.
Right. Because sorry I need to go now, with nothing else, it feels like you're cutting someone off. There's no softness around it.
So what should I have said instead?
Well, think about it. When you leave a conversation naturally, you usually do 3 things. You signal that you're about to leave. You give a small reason. And then you end on something warm.
A reason? I can't just make something up.
You don't need a big reason. Something like, I should go grab some food before it's all gone. Or, I promised I'd say hello to someone before they leave. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It just gives the other person a way to understand why you're moving.
Okay, but what about the signal? What does that sound like?
Something like, well, it was really nice chatting with you. Or, anyway, I'm glad we got to talk. Those little phrases tell the other person, hey, this conversation is wrapping up.
So if I put that together, it would be something like, well, it was great chatting with you. I should probably go find my colleague before she leaves.
Yes. That's natural. It's warm, it gives a reason, and it doesn't make the other person feel rejected.
What if the person just keeps talking? Because this calculator guy, he did not read signals well.
Then you can use your body. Take a small step back. That's a physical signal, but in your words, you can also try, I won't keep you any longer.
Wait, I won't keep you any longer? But they're the one keeping me.
Exactly. That's why it works so well. You're pretending that you're the one taking their time. It lets them save face. It sounds generous, not rude.
That's clever. So you flip it.
People use it all the time. Especially at networking events or parties. Another one that works in a similar way is, I'll let you get back to your evening.
Even if they're clearly not doing anything else?
Even then, it's not about being honest about their schedule. It's about giving them a polite exit too. You're both pretending. And that's fine. That's how polite conversation works sometimes.
Okay, let me try a different situation. What if it's a coworker at lunch? Someone who sits next to you and just talks, and you can't physically walk away because your food is still there.
That's harder. You can't use the I need to go find someone line because you're stuck. So instead, you can try redirecting. Like, oh that reminds me. I need to check something on my phone real quick. And then you look at your phone, and the conversation naturally pauses.
That doesn't feel rude?
It depends on your tone. If you say it like you just remembered something urgent, it sounds natural. But if you pull out your phone mid-sentence without saying anything, that's cold. The words before the action matter.
What about, anyway, I should probably get back to work?
That one's great for the office. It works because it's not personal. You're not saying this conversation is boring. You're saying work is calling. Nobody can argue with that.
Alright, let me try a harder one. What if it's a friend? Someone you actually like, but they've been talking for 40 minutes about something you really don't care about?
Ooh, that's tricky because with a friend, you can't just be formal. You need warmth. Maybe something like, okay I love you but I'm fading. Can we pick this up later?
I'm fading. I like that. It's honest without being mean.
Right. You're not saying you're boring me. You're saying my energy is low. It protects the relationship.
Okay, let me test myself. Imagine I'm at a party, and someone won't stop talking about their new diet. What do I say?
Go for it.
Anyway, it sounds like you're really committed to it. Good for you. I'm going to go refill my drink, but it was great catching up.
That's solid. You acknowledged what they said, gave a small compliment, provided a reason, and ended warmly.
What if I said, well, this has been interesting?
Careful with that one. This has been interesting can sound genuine, or it can sound like you're being sarcastic. It depends completely on your tone. If it sounds flat, the other person might think you're mocking them.
So it's risky.
With someone you don't know well, yes. Stick with something clearly warm. Like, I really enjoyed this, or it was so nice talking to you. Those are safer because they don't have a sarcastic version.
Alright, going back to my calculator situation. If I could do it again, I'd probably say something like, well, I had no idea there was so much history behind calculators. Honestly. Anyway, I should go say hi to a few people, but thanks for telling me about this.
See? That's natural. You showed genuine interest for a moment, signaled the end, gave a reason, and thanked him. He'd feel good about that conversation.
Instead of watching me basically sprint away.
Instead of that, yes.
So, for everyone listening, we want to know. What's the longest boring conversation you've ever been stuck in, and what did you actually say to get out of it? Tell us in the comments.
And be honest. We want the awkward versions too.